Las Cancorla, over 2.5 times as many people die from suicide in this country compared to road accidents. It's an absolute national crisis. And a lot of these are young people whose lives are taken away and whose family are totally devastated as a consequence. And as my colleague, Deputy McSharry, has said, continuing care, and particularly mental health, tends to be the Cinderella of services. However, it's of huge, huge importance. And for some reason, it doesn't seem to get the attention when it comes to getting the finance that other health services, or, for example, of what we've invested in reducing the horror of car accidents. I suppose in the most place, on a day-to-day basis, you come across this, or in your clinics, with people queuing to get into the CAM service. And it's literally taken, no matter how acute the case is, the CAMS list is just taken in sequence. And you're on that list and you're waiting. Because they literally only have a fraction of the staff that they need. In fact, the reality is that in some parts of the country, you have only half of the required staff to provide the service. And we just don't seem to be able to get it, that this is important and that this is urgent, and that the lack of staff is causing ongoing problems. And then when you look at the situation, that a lot of people who've got an intellectual disability often, or a fair number, suffer from mental health issues as well. And you get that horrendous combination that parents and the people who are suffering from these disabilities have to deal with. And again, we don't have the staff. Again, people are told you have to wait. Now, my view is, as far as possible, the stitch in time saves 9. And outpatient is much better than inpatient. Obviously, inpatient is needed, but it should be the last resort. And I think we have to question ourselves whether we've been penny wise and pound foolish in not ensuring adequate first call services in CAMS and other services to try, as far as possible, reduce the numbers who need a full-time residential service. And then those who do need that service should get absolutely top-class provision. And we need to get away from the Victorian ideas and the Victorian conditions that have bedeviled mental health services in the past. And of course, the idea of putting anybody underage in an adult service should absolutely be taboo. Unfortunately, I'm out of time.